Hello students, in the earlier class we have discussed about the introduction of equilibrium, where we have defined two terms, that is chemical equilibrium and physical equilibrium. Today we will discuss on the topic chemical equilibrium. As we have discussed earlier, a chemical equilibrium is defined as the opposing processes that involves chemical changes. And for example, this is a forward reaction where calcium carbonate reacts upon heating to form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas. And this is its reverse reaction, that is, when calcium oxide and carbon dioxide react together, we get calcium carbonate. So we can treat here as these two equations are reversible of each other and is represented as this one. Now, what is reversible reaction? A reversible reaction is which not only the reactant react to form the product under certain condition, but also the product react to form reactants under the same condition. And these are the examples of reversible reactions. Irreversible reactions are the reactions that cannot take place in reverse direction, and these are the reactions of irreversible reactions. Now, what are the characteristics of chemical equilibrium? First, at chemical equilibrium, the concentration of each reactant and products become equal. Let us explain with this diagram. Here we have taken reactant and product. As you know that reactants, the concentration of reactants gradually decreases as the time progresses or as the reaction is carried out. As the reaction is carried out, the concentration of product goes on increasing. But at equilibrium, both the reaction become constant, that is, rate of decomposition of reactant is equal to rate of formation of product. The second point, at equilibrium, the rate of forward reaction becomes equal to the rate of backward reaction, and hence equilibrium is dynamic in nature. This can be explained on the basis of this graph. Here, in forward reaction, hydrogen and iodine reacts to form hydroiodic acid. In the similar way, hydroiodic acid get decomposed to form hydrogen and iodine. But at equilibrium, the rate of formation and the rate of decomposition become equal, which is represented in the blue line. The third characteristics is a chemical equilibrium is established only if none of the product is allowed to escape out or separate out as a solid. Here you can see that in the open container the particle get escaped into the surrounding. Thus, it cannot come back to the container. In the closed container, when it is closed, the particles are not allowed to escape out. As a result, it get condensed again to form the liquid. When it is allowed to opened, it get mixed with the surrounding and equilibrium is not established. So, a chemical equilibrium is always carried out in a closed vessel. The next characteristics is the chemical equilibrium can be attained from either directions. Here, either in the forward direction or in the backward direction, the chemical equilibrium can be attained. And the last characteristics is the catalyst does not alter the state of equilibrium. That means a catalyst has no effect on the state of equilibrium. However, a catalyst increases the efficiency to attain the equilibrium condition. Thank you.